Hey everybody, my name's Dan. I'm the developer of Agraria, and I thought I'd take an opportunity to run through the demo with you. There will be some spoilers, obviously, so if you're looking to not have those, go ahead, grab the demo, give it a playthrough. I'm also probably going to do a pretty optimized run. I know the systems here pretty well. But if that's what you're looking for, I'm going to go ahead and start up a new game. I've obviously got a lot of testing games here. There are 3 difficulties. The only difference is how long a day is. And in the demo, I'll be honest, it's not going to make much difference for you. This really kicks in maybe mid-game where the days start to get a little crowded. I'm going to start a standard game. Again, in the demo, it's barely going to matter because the difficulty is pretty chill through the first rank, which is what the demo covers. Go ahead and make character. Let's give him some hair. Unlike me, I like that one. Make him a ginger. There we go. So the story here, and you know, I did want Agraria to maybe feel a little different from other farming life games. Instead of inheriting a farm, you're taking a job. So here we walking through the crowded city, which doesn't look nearly as bad as maybe is implied, but here's the Agraria Inc. building, the largest building in Agraria City, and our recruitment poster. Become a shared land agricultural engineer. Join the team, grow your future. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll enter the Agraria building. We will go ahead and sign our contract. And with that, we are whisked off to our new farm plot in Agraria. And here comes Tammy to let us know that she's welcoming us to the new farm. Well, not exactly your farm, but we'll be living here and working here. And she's glad we decided to join the team. So with that, let's go ahead and start the demo. Here's our opening letter from Tammy. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Agraria Inc. I'm Tammy, your regional manager, and I am so excited that you've joined us as our newest shared land agricultural engineer. I actually did a little squeal when I saw your file come through. My coworkers looked at me. I don't care. Your computer has Potatoes 2.7 installed. Check your emails when you get a chance. Bobby in agricultural engineer training will walk you through the basics. He's not the warmest writer, but he knows his stuff. Go get him, superstar. This is the beginning of something incredible. Tammy H., regional manager, Agraria Inc. Every great harvest starts with one seed, and that seed is you. P.S. I wanted to send a welcome cake, but apparently you can't mail cake. I asked twice. It's a real gap in our logistics, if you ask me. Yes, Tammy has a thing for cakes. It is probably on my part a subconscious nod to Portal, of which there are probably a few in this game.
Hey.
Here's Bobby.
I'm Bobby, in new engineer training. I'm supposed to guide you through the basics, but you can always opt out, if you want. Saves me some time.
So the tutorial's pretty short. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't need it, but just to show you what the tutorial looks like, it does lock you in. So if you start the tutorial, you can't go rogue. It won't really let you do that. Some folks have noticed that. They say yes tutorial and then wonder why they can't explore the shed and the other things because you're in the tutorial. So if you do the tutorial, stick with the tutorial. It's not too long. Let's go ahead and get that started.
Great. So, step 1 to farming? Make a place to farm. There's some good soil in the southeast corner of your farm. It's a little darker. See if you can find it.
So this was funny. Some of my early playtesters simply could not figure out where the farmable land on the plot was. So I decided I wouldn't be subtle. There's exactly where you're supposed to go.
That's it. Now, equip your hoe. That's the stick with the metal on it. You can select toolbar items with the mouse wheel or controller shoulder buttons. Good hunting, Sherlock. Okay, now, Stand on a patch of grass and use the hoe with the left mouse button or the right controller trigger. Turn that dirt into soil. Then do it to 2 more patches. There you go. 3 beautiful patches of arable soil. But unless you want to be a weed farmer, you've got to put something worthwhile in the dirt. Check your pockets. You should have 3 packets of mustard green seeds. Equip them, then use them on the 3 soil patches the same way you use the hoe. 3 seeds planted, but they won't get very far without something to drink. So equip your watering can and get to it. You should know the drill at this point. All right, that's about it for today. Won't do you any good to stare at a bunch of seeds all day. When you're ready to advance to the next day, enter your cottage, go to the bed, and hit the E key, or A, on the controller. You'll get some sleep. Enjoy it while you can.
So I'll be honest, here's something that's a little different about Agraria. It is definitely built for you to go to sleep when you're done for the day. It's something probably more borrowed from deeper farming sim games where you kind of just focus on the farm, but the focus is on the farm here. When there's not much left to do, there's no sense in staying up. Go to bed, let those crops advance. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as Bobby is instructing me.
Rise and shine, green jeans. Time to get out there and tend to your crops.
You'll notice there are some new emails today. We can't read them yet. We'll have to get through the tutorial, but we'll go through those once we get
You might
through
see
the
some
tutorial.
weeds growing. Or maybe not. They're fickle little, jerks. Anyway, if you do, there's not much you can do about it yet. But soon you'll be able to unlock the weeder. Until then, weeds are going to reduce your crop output. But you can still farm those tiles. Go ahead and water your crops. They won't grow if you don't water them.
So we do not have any weeds today, which is lucky. Maybe we won't have any and we'll get a full set of crops. There wouldn't be much I could do about it at this point if I did have weeds. The weeder is really the big piece of technology you get to unlock.
That's about it. Probably time to go get some more sleep. Don't worry. Most days you'll have a lot more to do. More crops to tend, mushroom foraging, wild crop hunting. So enjoy the rest while you can get it. This will be an exciting day. Relatively, I mean. Go back out to your crops. Check it out. Full-grown mustard greens, ready to harvest. That's the thing about mustard greens. They aren't worth much, but they grow fast. Now equip your harvesting basket and use it on the crops. If there are weeds, you'll only get 1. But otherwise, you might luck into a few more. Yeah, I know. Now you've got a mess to clean up. Welcome to my world. Crops leave behind debris that needs to be cleared before you can replant. Honestly, eventually it works in your favor. You can cultivate that debris to fertilize the soil. But, no offense, it's a crapshoot whether or not you'll even get that far. For now, use your hoe to clear out the tiles. Just one more step. Agraria Inc. will take those crops off your hands and pay you in Aggies. Just put the mustard greens in your crop bin. It's right next to your cottage. Open it up and put the crops in. Shift-click or Controller X will do a quick transfer.
So if you're using a controller or a mouse and keyboard, but shifting things back and forth is an issue, so there is a quick transfer, hitting X here, everything at once. That's it. We can close the window.
That's it. That's the routine. You'll get paid for those crops tomorrow, but you can replant now. There are some seeds in the shed to get you started, but not enough to fill your farmable land. You can buy more in the ag shop by using your computer. I suggest doing it. But, you know, you do you. If you don't want to grow turnips forever, you should check out the CM3K app on your computer. There are specific tasks there. They call them trials that will unlock all sorts of new licenses for you. New crops, new tools, new supplies, even livestock and power equipment eventually. My advice? Save up 45 Aggies as soon as you can and grab the weeder. Oh, and don't forget to forage for mushrooms. Right now, you'll be scraping by, but selling mushrooms on the side can help a lot. Anyway, you've still got those onboarding emails to read in there. Information is priceless out here, and most engineers just skip everything like they've got something better to do. Don't be that engineer. Good luck out there, newbie. I'll be in touch.
All right. So with that said, we're kind of on our own. Let's go and head inside. Take a look at those emails. I won't take all the time. They're worth reading. A lot of information here, but sort of introduction to the systems. This one goes through all the apps on Potatoes, but I'll run through those with you, so we'll keep going. This distinctly runs through the CM3K system, Cultivation Motivation 3000. It's the progression system in the game, so we'll definitely take a look at that. Basic farming, tilling, planting, watering, weeding, harvesting, selling, seasons. Seasons in this game are a little different. They don't really change what you can grow, but they do change demand and other seasonal factors. So you can grow whenever you want, but there may be reasons to switch up what you grow season to season, and a lot of that will be based on market prices. Lars. Lars is out there today. He's just letting us know he's here. We should go talk to him. We will go talk to him. And finally, radio instructions. You do have a radio. We've been listening to the lo-fi station. I'm probably gonna keep it there because it's the best station for background music during this, but there's a lot of options for music, so you can go through it and pick the kind you want. Maybe we'll take a quick look at that. Let's go through the apps and Potatoes here. You've got the Ag Shop. This is where you would go to buy seeds, supplies, livestock, and upgrades. CM3K. You'll notice in the demo, there's only 2 ranks. Getting to rank 2 ends the demo. There are 5 ranks visible in the beginning of the full game, and actually there are 8 ranks total. Why is there a different amount total than what's shown? Well, that's part of what you discover as you play through. Right now we have 3 things we need to do. To unlock cabbage seeds, we need to turn in 10 squash and 10 turnips. To unlock the weeder, we need to pay 45 Aggies. And to advance to rank 2, we need 10 squash, 10 turnip, and 10 cabbage. We're going to start with getting those Aggies for the weeder, though maybe we turn in some turnip as we go, because that weeder makes a huge difference, and I'll explain why. Market Watch gives you a market analysis of every crop. This gets pretty deep. You don't have to do this. I'll be honest, you'll be pretty much fine if you just grow what you want to grow. But if you want to optimize right now, you'll notice that of the 3 crops we have, mustard green makes 36 cents a day, squash makes 56 cents a day, turnips make 35 cents a day. Mustard greens, however, grow in only 2 days, so that 36 profit actually doesn't turn out to be too much, because you're doing a lot of run through of those. We're going to start with turnips because turnips are weed resistant and we don't have a weeder. And really we're fulfilling some tasks before we worry too much about making money, as long as we get that 45 Aggies for the weeder. Plot sow is where we'll eventually buy land. You can't really do this in the demo, but once we hit rank 2, we can buy our first plot expansion for 100 Aggies. Gig Farmer is not open in the demo. That opens up at rank 3 and allows you to take private orders to earn scrip, which lets you buy advanced technology and livestock. Obviously, we have our email. You've got your Agraria Inc. page. This has the team members, some tutorials. If you're wondering how something works, this is actually pretty thorough in terms of going through different systems and understanding how things work. There's also a script exchange. so you can turn in Aggies for script later on. This makes it, and the reason this is here, there's really two ways to play. There's the optimized way, which is doing as many tasks as you can, and if you just want to chill farm and earn Aggies, you can get everything by doing Aggie exchange, so you can sort of play the way you want. There's a faster way and a slower way, but that's up to you. And finally, farm stats. If you just love numbers, farm stats will keep numbers for you. So with that said, let's go out to our farm again. The first thing I want to do is go find Lars. I see him out there. There's Lars. Hey, don't be alarmed. Lars Mauser, Junior Investigator, Agraria Division. I'm here on official business. Should I be alarmed? What? No. I said don't be alarmed. It's routine. Mostly routine. There are just some irregularities I've been asked to look into. What kind of irregularities? Crop yields across the valley have been trending below projections. Corporate thinks it's soil depletion. Climate variance, the usual suspects. And you? I can't share the details. It's classified, but let's just say the cause may not be geological or meteorological. It may be biological, zoological, cryptozoological, subterranean, organized, cunningly hermaphroditic. You're talking about worms, aren't you? What? No, I never said look. This is all highly classified. Just don't trust anything that crawls at night, if you get my drift. And if you want to give me a hand, I could use an untainted crop for research purposes. Something that's been underground. A turnip would be perfect. A turnip, eh? That's right, a single turnip could be the key. I've placed a research crate near your shed. Standard issue, drop a turnip in there when you've got one, and I'll pick it up. Everything by the book. I'll see what I can do. You're not like the others. You want the truth too. I respect that. I'll be in touch. So there's Lars. And I'm just going to say Lars is 100% a Fox Mulder satire. He basically comes back. Here's his crate. If you give him a turnip, that will complete his first mission for you. He comes back. It does have a Monster of the Week flavor, with the worms sort of acting as the arcing plot while other creatures show up and you help him investigate. It does cumulate with my favorite event in the game, which is the Day of the Worms, which you really should experience. So follow along with Lars. For now, let's go ahead and grab, we've got 6 turnip seeds in the shed, and we'll grab those. But as you can see, we have 12 farmable plots in this first farm plot. Now I know that's small, and some of you might be a little disappointed, like, oh, only 12 farm plots. Here's the thing, I want you to get comfortable with the systems. The first rank can go by real fast. This gives you a chance to not be overwhelmed by systems. The farming is pretty simple, you get a sense of it. It is not going to take you a full in-game day to farm 12 patches, and that's as designed. So do not feel like you've got to find some way to fill all those hours. You don't. It's sort of just expected. When you're done, go to sleep. Advance. Otherwise, you're just sort of wasting time that isn't meant to be wasted. Now, I've got 6 turnip seeds. I'm going to go ahead and buy 6 more. And those will be out in the delivery crate, which I'll pick up. And now I've got 12 seeds to plant. Turnips are great because they are weed resistant and we don't have a weeder. Here's how weeds work, and I'm sure we'll see some when these start to sprout. Weeds show up tile by tile, and if there are weeds on a tile when it matures, the crops are locked to only one yield and only B grade produce. Now we're sort of locked to B grade produce right now anyway, because we can't fertilize these crops, but turnips can have 1 to 3 in a yield, so being reduced to a guaranteed 1 is definitely going to reduce your output a lot. So we're not going to be able to do much if there are weeds on this batch, but they are about 50% more resistant to weeds than other crops. So hopefully they won't get out of hand. Once you do have a weeder, it's worth noting that weeds spread. So if you leave weeds overnight, they have a pretty good chance of spreading to adjacent tiles the next day. So staying on top of weeds is worthwhile. There we go. 12 planted and watered turnip seeds. But there's one more thing we're going to do today. We talked to Lars. We planted our seeds. You may have noticed I walked by one right out here. There's a chanterelle mushroom. We can collect those. It is a good way to get early money. So I'm going to go through, walk through the woods outside here. Now eventually this can all be purchased and added to your farm. But for now, this is open land. You will sometimes find characters walking out here who you can talk to. There are sometimes wild crops. Who knows if we'll... Oh, there's a button mushroom. Wild crops are pretty rare unless you get a very specific visitor, and they always guarantee that you can find wild crops on that day. Otherwise, they spring up once in a while. It's worth keeping an eye out for. Oh, there's another chanterelle. Right now, in the demo, rank 1, the wild crops you could conceivably find are bok choy and scallions. That's probably all the mushrooms we'll find. That's a pretty good haul for a day. We didn't find any morels, which is unfortunate because they're worth a lot more. Button mushrooms are worth 1 Aggie. Chanterelles are worth 2 each. So we've got 5 extra Aggies here. You notice we've only got 19.48, so that's worth it. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn those in, and that's pretty much it for the day. Oh, I said I'd look at the radio real quick. You can change stations here. There are a handful of them. The music is definitely different on each. If you prefer to just shuffle everything, you can do that. And there's also Talk Radio, which has a handful of podcasts. These are all in-game podcasts, but they are real. The Farmer's Hour is Agraria's podcast. It's fictional and in world. The other 2 are as well, but they are actual events. So one's a true crime podcast, and it does cover actual true crime events that took place in agricultural settings. And the other is a science informational podcast that is pretty well researched. And if you're curious about the history of horticulture, you can learn something from it. But that said, that's pretty much the end of my day. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Oh, 2 new emails. What do we got? From Tammy. Hey there, superstar. Just wanted to pop in, see how you're doing on your first official day. Can you believe it? You're a real farmer now. I'm so excited for you. I could burst. And she's going to tell you here, and this is the thing, if you stay up past 10 p.m., the day ends. There's no penalty for it. You don't have to feel bad. But the day ends at 10. That's unlikely to happen to you early in the game. You will pretty much choose when you want to go to sleep. If you keep it on the casual difficulty, that's pretty much true throughout the game. And she reminds you, if you haven't, check out the CM3K, because that is the progression system. And Bobby, who just gives us a little bit what to do with your time, reminds us those seeds are in the shed in case you forgot it. He reminds you about the mushroom foraging, which is definitely worthwhile. And he again gives you that nudge. If you're done, get some sleep. But for today, let's go out and check our crops. And there they are. We do have some weeds growing on a couple of the tiles. Nothing we can do about that right now, but there'd probably be a lot more if we planted squash. So we'll just go ahead and water. No reason not to water the ones with weeds. They'll still grow. You'll still get crops. You'll just only get one. Turnips are definitely going to take a little longer to grow than the mustard greens did. So we'll do this for a few days. We'll also forage mushrooms because it's worth getting that little bit of extra income. And maybe we'll find a morel, which would give a little boost to our available wealth. Let's see what we find. I've got a pretty good eye for these now. They are I didn't really do this on purpose, but the ease of finding them is pretty tied to their value. The white button mushrooms are super easy to spot. Chanterelles are a little trickier, and morels can be tough. They're not really much smaller than the others, but their color just blends a little better. They're sort of, that mottled brown and black, and pretty easily blend into the grass. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit, just see if I can locate one. It would be nice. They are pretty rare, but when they pop up, they are worth grabbing. But I don't see anything else. If I'm missing one and you spot it, congratulations to you. But I guess that's what I see, so I'll turn these in. Again, that's 3 extra Aggies. That won't hurt. We'll go ahead and get some sleep. Oh, new email today. So you will find there are a lot of flavor emails that come your way, and this is one of them from the Agraria Treasury Division. These do give a lot of flavor and lore to the world, so if you're curious how the world works, they're also meant to be a little funny. So these are there for you, and that's what this is. Let's go out and tend to our turnips. We did have some weeds spread. That's what they do. It's gonna make that weeder feel good when we get it. But still worth watering. We'll get a turnip from them. There we go. See a button mushroom right here. Another one out there in the distance. Oh, it's a button mushroom kind of day. Not worth so much, but easy to find. So at least there's that. Just if you're wondering, there isn't really a way to leave this little valley area, and that's on purpose. Again, this is meant to feel like a much more isolated... Oh, wait. Now, these are tough to find. I've got an eye for them, but if you notice, that is not grass. That is scallions, and we now have some scallion seeds we can plant. I don't have any plots for that right now, but I can put them in the shed. Scallions are great. They grow in 3 days. So if we get to the end of the season, it'll be a great time to plant scallions. You want to do it at least once, because when you ship those scallions to Agraria, those seeds will become available for you to buy as many as you want. Oh, forgot to put mushrooms in the bin. Doesn't do me much good. There we go. Oh, no emails today. Whew. Oh, half our crops have weeds, but that should be as far as they spread, because they should be full-grown turnips tomorrow. As you can see down at the bottom there, they are 80% grown, which means we're just about done. Now I should go forage for mushrooms, but in the sake of keeping this a little more concise, I'm going to forego that today, so we can get up tomorrow and see what these turnips look like. Oh, we do have an email. What do we have? Oh, we're going to have to go see this first. So this is an unusual activity report from Tammy. She's telling you not to worry. Someone has spotted a large unidentified creature wandering through the agricultural zones. Don't worry about it. No big deal. It is, of course, truly something out there. As you can see, our turnips are grown. But let's go find Cap Squatch. There he is. And there's Cap Squatch. Cap Squatch will visit the area every once in a while. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Well, good afternoon. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. The name is Cap Squatch, wandering collector, purveyor of fine headwear, an occasional appreciator of pastoral scenery. Nice to meet you. I travel the valley acquiring and trading caps of all sorts, limited editions, vintage prints, the odd curiosity. It's a calling, really. One develops an eye for these things. That's quite a hobby. I wonder, might you be interested in acquiring something from my collection? I'd part with a piece for a reasonable sum of Aggies. So, I'm going to be honest, Cap Squatch's voice is pretty much directly based on Beast from the comics. I don't know why, but I immediately drew a connection between them. But he will always come visit, and he has a selection of caps you can choose from. They are probably going to be out of your price range at this point in the game. But once you do buy them, and we will get one tomorrow from Tammy, so don't worry, we'll have a cap to wear. But you do have a selection of caps that you can buy from Cap Squatch when he visits. That said, let's go ahead and harvest our turnips. As you can see, ones that are growing on weeds, we are going to get one every time. That's it. No options, no questions. Weeds mean you get one, but ones without weeds, well, sometimes you get one anyway, and that is bad luck. With this many weeds, we're definitely hoping for a few 2s or 3s. Ah, there's a 2. What we need here, really, ideally, to move things along is 11 turnips. And we're going to get that, no problem. Well, we were going to get that anyway. There's 12 patches, so we were going to get 11. Extras at this point will be cash in hand. So, again, we want to buy that weeder tomorrow, because we're going to plant squash. We're going to plant squash on a wing and a prayer, hoping we're going to get the weeder. We're going to clean up our mess so it's ready for the next planting. Eventually you do get a machine where you can just drive it over these harvested crops, and it actually grinds them into mulch that gives you a little extra fertilization on the plot. That's something you'll learn. I want to say rank 4 or 5. I should probably know that, but these things get muddled when you play through enough. Alright, we have 15. Now, we know one of those goes to Lars. He wanted a turnip, so he gets 1. 10 of them we will put towards the seed variety, because we are going to want to buy cabbage. So we'll put 10 there, which leaves us only 4 to sell, but it's better than nothing. And now, again, on a bit of a hope and a prayer, we are going to buy 12 squash seeds. Now, squash is really a much better crop than either mustard greens or turnips. It's worth a little more, plus you can harvest 1 to 5 of these per tile. The downside is, again, they're much more susceptible to weeds. wondering if we're going to have enough corn or not. We really just have enough to get a weeder before these are harvestable. Only 18. Oh, we may not make it. I'm going to go ahead and do a mushroom run because it's going to be a little tight. I do know something you might not know that's going to help a little, but it's still... Oh, there's a morel. Nice. That is probably enough to bump it over the line. Now, once you're playing the full game, I will let you in on a secret. Keep your first morel in the shed. You're going to save it till maybe rank 5, and then you'll be glad you have one and you're not waiting for one to spawn. That's a hint. But as we're just playing the demo, and I do want that weeder, we're going to go ahead and sell that morel. It's worth 5 Aggies, and again, I'm guessing that's going to be enough to bump us over. Hey, Capsquatch! See you later, buddy. Let's go ahead and put these in the bin. If you're wondering, by the way, you can see your daily sales reports. Oops. Here. There we go. We didn't sell anything yesterday, so Tammy checked in on us. But the day before, here you go, 3 button mushrooms at 1 Aggie each was 3 Aggies, and you can just break down what you sold every day. There's where we sold those mustard greens. 7 of those for 420, as you see, not worth too much. But anyway, let's go to bed. Whew, a lot of emails today. Oh, right. So you sold your first turnip, and Tammy gives you your official turnip cap. So now we have a cap we can wear. Lars got his. He thanks you. He has investigated the turnip. It is, of course, suspicious. He has a lot more work to do, but for now, he thanks you by giving you those 15 Aggies. That's what I knew was coming and will help us towards that weeder. Here's customer who bought one of our chanterelles. They cooked beautifully. He was excited to get it. So that's good. And Bobby sent us an out-of-office email. Thanks, Bobby. All right, let's check that. Put that cap on. I like my caps. So there we go. Keep the hair short under the cap. And there we go. Oh, we didn't get the weeder. Can we get the weeder? We can, just barely. All right, so we're gonna go to the CM3K. We're gonna start that career. We're gonna pay 45 Aggies. Bobby will send us an email telling us that we now have a weeder, and it's easy enough to use. Now we can go out and rescue these crops that would have been limited, and of course these would have spread. We are both making sure our crops are worth full value and keeping them from spreading. Daily watering. Just a heads up, visitors only alert you that first time they visit. After that, you never quite know who's out there. So at this point, Lars or Capsquatch could show up and they wouldn't email. You wouldn't get an email about it, but you'd see them out there and you could go talk to them. So it's always worth at least looking over the horizon and see who might be visiting the farm on any given day. There are more visitors who will eventually introduce themselves to you, but they all sort of work the same. Once they announce their first visit, they can show up anytime. Well, that's pretty much it. We're going to grow some squash. Next up would be a crop of cabbage. You'd have to grow those 10 extra turnips for that last trial as well. If you'll see what we have left to do, we need 10 squash for this one to get those cabbage seeds, and then we need 10 squash, 10 turnip, and 10 cabbage here. But that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and end the run-through of the tutorial here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, if you're interested, go ahead and pick up the Agraria demo, wishlist it, and You'll know when it's coming, which should be pretty soon, right after Next Fest in June. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Dan. This has been Agraria.